We sent more than 100,000 rockets to the Israeli land, and we killed more than 354 Israeli soldiers, and we injured more than 2,000 to 4,000 injury, and you have the whole north in a radiation of 7 kilometers from the Lebanese border. There is no people there. All the Israeli are gone. They left their houses and they are in the run because they think that we are going in. Until now we didn't go in, but maybe we are going to do that if the war continues and if the genocide continues in Gaza. Because all of this position and this war is related of the Israeli crime in Gaza. So what I want to say within your show, we want to talk to the Western people, especially the American people, the people that believe in freedom, the people that fight for freedom, the people that say that you have the right to say whatever you want in whatever of situation. This is a very important belief that the American cultures believe on.
Free speech.
Exactly, free speech. So why we are banned of talking in social media about our right, about our land, why we are banned to say that they call us anti-Semitic and we are Semitic, and it's a irony. How do you call somebody that is Semitic, it's anti-Semitic? You know, the real story is very simple. In 1948, the British give the land to the Israeli and they say you can bring whatever you want, people in here, and we will give you guns and we will give you money to run this country. And they say the same thing to the Palestinians. And after the war finished, they give the key of Palestine to the Israeli, and from their time until now, they are coming from all over the world here to live here. We have trees in South Lebanon are more older than Israel. Trees. So they are strangers from this region, and they will go out. And if you see the scale, the timeline, see in 1948 they took Palestine. In 1963 they beat 6 Arabic army in 6 days. In 1982 they took Beirut in 4 weeks. In 2000 they retreat to their land. In 2006 they tried to get in. We beat them down and we kick them out. In 2024 they are scaring from us to go enter, and they told all their people to go out. I want you to film this beach, and you see when you have the land for you, you don't scare. Those guys are now on the beach in front of the military base of Israel, and I don't know if the chance will happen and you hear the sound of the military
bomb dropping
and the bomb dropping. It would happen in any minute. But us Lebanese, we know how to live. Maybe you know, you hear the music now,
yeah.
And we are in the front line. This city is just distance 4 kilometers from where the fighting is beginning, 12 kilometers from the border, and we are living here and we are not going anywhere.
Yeah, you were telling me just from where we're looking, we can see the actual Israeli bases.
Yeah, if you see there, this place is called Al-Naqura. In front of Al-Naqura, you have the Israeli military base, Jal al-Allam. Look, it's a beautiful day. I'm taking a swim, and look what I spot. Guys, your military station in Ras al-Naqura is burning. Hezbollah has hit a tank. It's on fire for 1 hour now, and 3 times your army tried to take the casualties, and they've been hit by missiles. So it's a very, very bad day on the other side on the border. Okay, let me take my tan now, and may you have a very bad day. Take care, ya people. If you go to the east, you have Hanita, you have Daira, you have Shlomi military base. So all these bases, they have some rockets for them, and they launch from there to here. You know, the last bombing was here, 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers from here, and always the drone are in the air, and they hit a car before 2 or 3 days in the street there. So it's a war zone, but it's a little bit lighter from the front lines there. So this is why you see the civilians are living their life normally.
How do you feel about the American media's coverage of the war in the Middle East and how we've labeled things like the war on terror and calling certain sides terrorists and other sides a defense force?
You know, I always watch Americans movie. As kids, we were inspired by standing with the good and not the evil from the Americans movie. And we saw the American army always is like a lifesaver for the innocent.
Yeah.
And he defend the innocent and he killed the villain and he fight the villain. In real life, I'm shocked how the Americans media are making us the bad guys. And you see, we are the ones who is dying. We are the ones who have. I have a colleague that called Farah Omar. From 6 to 7 months, the Israeli forces kill her because she's standing in front of a camera and reporting what is happening on the duty. Did you hear about the name of Farah Omar in the media? Of course not. But maybe you would hear the name of any Israeli that been hit a box in any city and they say that it's a anti-Semitic crime. The Americans media are not the Americans media. They are the Zionist media and they are running by the Zionist media. And sorry for saying that, but even your politician, even your media, even all are a puppet in the hands of the Zionists. And it's very disappointed for us because we look for the American freedom and the American fight against evil. And we see that this is why we see that America is the head of evil in the area. Because, you know, in this war, before 30 days or 45 days, there was a situation that it maybe take us for a bigger war with Israel. The Americans sent 50,000 American soldier here. They took it from China. You know, they empty the China front line and they came here just to defend Israel. You pay taxes in your country. If you pay taxes, you or any Americans, half of your taxes is going to this bomb to kill our children and to kill our parents. So it's a big lie, and I could say that I understand when you sell your soul to the Zionists. I understand that you would stand with them, and this is what's happening in the American media.
Well, you see a lot of our politicians are actually have dual citizenship to Israel, which, you know, that should show somewhat of a vested interest as well. But I've spent many days here in Lebanon walking around with my cross out and obviously seeming very American. And I've been met with nothing but hospitality and kindness.
Yeah, you know, we don't have any problem with the people. For example, we don't have any problem with the Jews. In Lebanon, there was Jews one day. Us Lebanese, we are so much bigger than Lebanon. You know, Lebanon, you have 6 million in Lebanon and you have 18 million Lebanese are living in the whole countries of the globe. We are people that travel a lot. We don't have any problem with anyone except with those that who's killing us and that paying to kill us. So yeah, the Americans are welcome here, but the American troops are not welcome here, and this is our right.
I think regardless of who you are, you can empathize with someone being from a homeland and not wanting to leave the place where they've lived and they have generations of family that's lived.
We were talking now under the air, and I said to you, if you are in your house and somebody knock your door and said, okay, I have a piece of paper from an American Indian guy and he said that your house is mine, I want you to evacuate. Would you evacuate?
Not under any circumstance.
Would you leave him your house and go? You don't know where. This is what's happening with us, and this is what we are confronting from 1948. In 1948, they took Palestine, and until now, they want to kill anybody that live around Palestine and in Palestine, and they want to live alone. And if you see inside their community, they are sick. Because if you go to any country in the whole globe, you won't find any country that defend Israel defend